Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Guys, welcome back. Happy New Year. If you guys are watching. Some of you guys are already in 2022, which is fascinating. You're time traveling. You're very special individuals. But anyways, thank you guys for an incredible year of support. We have a video today. It's not going to be super long. We're looking at the new Headliners team. We're going to talk about a little bit about it. Give you what you need to know and catch up a little bit. I didn't post a video yesterday. Was really away from all of this yesterday, which is good. Played a couple champs games today, streamed a bit, did some player picks. We will have another video going up overnight in the morning for you guys, which is great. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think of the promo. So first of all, just before we get into anything, we do have a Showdown SBC between Kovacic and Naby Keita. Now, I believe I was told that you can actually complete this SBC as is during the match. Which is really interesting. Apparently, it ends at 1 p.m. on Sunday, and I think the match is at 11:30 for me. So that's very interesting. There's also like this up in the air factor because of COVID that the match might get postponed. So keep that in mind. Both SBCs are 100K, 82 and 86, I think, for both of them, or maybe it was 83. To be honest, guys, like quite frankly, it's not anything too special. Either of the players, they're not too good. I think if you are a fan of either team, it makes sense to do both. Kovacic has really poor strength and really poor finishing. He does have high and 4-4, which is really nice to have for a box-to-box. So the short analysis of it is that if they draw, it's +1 for both. One of them will get +2. I have so many midfielders in my club, and I obviously really don't a lot of the time rock a Prem team. I mean, the only player out of these two that would make sense for me is Naby Keita, because I have Salah's Player of the Month, but even he doesn't really always make my starting 11. So for me, guys, like both of these SBCs, they're not going to be that much crazier even with a +2. I do think Naby Keita is probably the better option out of the two, but even he has some flaws, right? He's got medium, which is not like always great. Sprint speed is a little bit low. He'll feel faster because of the acceleration. Strength is a little low as well. He does have crazy interceptions though. This card could be pretty crazy if Liverpool won. And I say that because I think his agility boost could be incredible. Like he could, be seeing at least a +2 agility boost. And a lot of time when a player gets a +2 overall, I think 2 out of the 6 of the stats go +3. That's interesting, right? It could be pretty cool. So maybe Keita would be the one, if you're a neutral that you go for. Chelsea are also home on Sunday. So I'm not really here to give any match predictions because, to be quite frank, I don't really know what's going to be the outcome of that match. Usually I like to give a prediction. I don't really know. I think I kind of feel a draw. I think a draw is probably the best, or at least the safest guess. Other than that, we got a super sub SBC, and basically you get a coin boost for 5 matches and a 25k pack untradeable today. So if you want to do that, you guys can go do that. In objectives, we do have something that's a little bit interesting. Felipe Anderson is a nice card. I mean, I like this card. I think this is a worthwhile complete. It's going to be, yes, there's a lot of left mids. It's 10 matches. And to be honest with you, I think it's a very versatile card because Felipe Anderson has a little bit more of a stockier body type in game. And then he's got high defending for a mid. So he is actually a really nice, like, wide player in my eyes, the way I see it. He's also got really good passing. His shooting is really good because he's got the high shot power. So this is actually one of the objectives that I've seen for the weekly objectives that does look pretty good. I like this card a decent amount, and I think he's got the flare trait, the finesse shot trait, so there's definitely a couple things with this card that make him of interest to me to recommend to you guys. So if you have some time this weekend or this week, look into it. I think it's worthwhile. EA also put some nice milestones. I'd like to see them continue to do this throughout the rest of the year. For the next 14 days, if you win 15 squad battle matches, you get 2 2-player packs, a draft token, and a mega pack. Same exact rewards for the draft and the rivals. So yeah, if you win 15 matches in rivals and 15 in draft, you're going to get two draft tokens, 4 2-player packs, and 2 mega packs, which, you know what, it's nothing too crazy. Yes, they're untradeable, but it is a little bit of a nice bonus to have. I think it's a nice little plus from EA. So I don't mind that. I definitely would like to see more of that. Guys, really quickly, before we talk about headliners in terms of this team of the week and you guys assessing whether you're going to play weekend league or not, I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. This team of the week is not really that good. So if you're one of those people, that's considering, Nick, do I play weekend league this weekend? It's not one of those weekends where I think there's anything crazy in the team of the week. And really, at the end of the day, you're playing for Reds. There's nothing too nuts in this team of the week. I mean, Hakimi is really by far the best player. And then other than that, a lot of these players don't make people's teams. Maybe Kessie, maybe Saka is a wide player, maybe this Benzema. You know, even Lukaku is a stretch. I don't see this card too often, and that's due to the agility and the balance. Although, you know what? He does have really good strength, but, you know, this team of the week is nothing too crazy. So if you're one of those people that's evaluating, you know, should you play or not, I don't think you're really going to miss out on too much. Guys, I'm going to say it how it is. I mean, this promo, it's nothing too crazy, right? It's nothing too crazy. And, yeah, I mean, to be realistic, guys, we can't really expect it to be that much better because Winter Wildcards, as I said, is going to be one of the best promos all year. There's no denying that. It will be one of the best promos all year. We actually didn't have too many lightning rounds today, which is interesting. Mbappe was selling at 6 mil all afternoon, and now he's 5 mil. Nothing too crazy for Mbappe. I think the main reason why people are going crazy and buying him is inform is 2 mil, but this is a 99 pace Mbappe, and it's not any fake pace. He literally has 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed. So people are paying the big price. They're definitely paying the premium for this Mbappe. You know, that's the main reason is that he's got that crazy pace. The way I see it is that's people are going for the pace. So he's about 5 mil. You know, there's a decent player selection today. I think, you know, the way that headliners work, I wonder if EA tweeted out about it. They did. So, yeah, basically, they said their performances so far this year have had the world talking. They're set to write a whole new year of football headlines in 2022. Celebrate the game's most informed players with headliners, FIFA 22 Ultimate Team. So, I believe that they are going to get the upgrades. They get the permanent upgrade, and each time they receive a performance-based item, their headliners will also upgrade, and they'll get one permanent upgrade if their club achieves 4 back-to-back wins. That's hard to do, guys. That's in the league as well. So anytime that they get 4 back-to-back wins in the league, these cards will get another inform upgrade, which is nice. And Kunku's obviously been deserving. He's been playing really well this year. And this is a nice card. I mean, medium, it's a little expensive at 440 for the medium 4-3, but very meta card. A lot of people using this card this year, so nice to see him get a card. I just tried Koulibaly. He was incredible. And he's probably going to keep dropping tonight. He's just kind of not even really holding the price at 250. So for the value, I mean, he's going to end up being just so good value. He's going to end up being probably like 150K at some point next week. And he's going to be so worth that price. Medium high, you know, anybody that missed out on Koulibaly's player of the month, he's so good. And the reason why he's so good is because he's got high aggression, great defensive awareness, but most importantly, he's got 98 strength, right? And that makes him just be able to basically win every single tackle. And that's what Koulibaly's there for. So Koulibaly, very nice. I think Virgil's a nice card that they put in. I like that. He's very expensive. He's going to probably stay pretty expensive. VVD is always just an expensive card when it comes to FIFA. So I'm expecting him to probably keep holding his price. He's actually selling at 820. So he's rising right now. I think this card actually does look incredible. I think that the one downside with VVD is that you still have that really low acceleration. But, you know, regarding this guy and Koulibaly, I'm going to just say this, right? I think there becomes a point where pace doesn't matter as much. And when you get these type of defenders that are just able to bully every attacker, you have to value that, right? Like VVD with a shadow is a 95 rated center back. I mean, it's just crazy. He's got maxed out sprint speed. These are literally team of the year in-game stats. Yes, the agility and balance are low, but I think with these types of players, if you are able to get this player and pair them with, like, for example, Koulibaly, a Cordoba, let's say VVD, you compare him with, I don't know, man, maybe like a Cannavaro, right? Guys that are smaller and complement nicely. My perfect example actually would be John Collins, right? Like this type of player is going to be so good to pair with a bully like this, right? Because he's so fast. These ones are not as like on the ball, like I'm going to tackle you, but they're in a way, they're still very like good at protecting and you know, staying with those Mbappe type players on breakaways because of the pure pace, right? And obviously right now, if you guys haven't been playing, we're playing in a very large through ball meta. Over the top balls are very overpowered. So it's just something to consider. Other than that, I mean, the team has a couple nice players. I think Acuna is a nice card. Is it out of this world? It's not out of this world good. It's a nice card though. It's gonna, I mean, a lot of these cards are already really low. A couple of them high. This is a really nice in-game center mid. So I know Boris Legend is going to be very happy about this card. I think the promo is cool in the way that, like, it's not, obviously, as I said, guys, I mean, Winter Wildcards is going to be unbeatable. I think a lot of these cards are affordable, which I like. I think that's cool. I'm never really against that. And I think a lot of these guys are going to get more upgrades. I really think Mbappe's going to get another upgrade or two. So that headliner does have that interesting kind of value because I think he's going to get more upgrades. I think VVD is starting to play very well in real life. I don't really know too much about some of the other players. I haven't been watching a lot of Serie A this year. So I don't know about Simeone, but I know that he won a Player of the Month. And I've actually seen him. I've played against him in a lot of teams. So people use him in FIFA. I'm not a huge fan of the 3-3, but people definitely use him in the game. 99 jumping, 99 heading accuracy. So people are using this guy for sure. No doubt in my mind. And so I guess EA selected some decent players. I think that EA is going to really have to carry the content this week with good SBCs and really good content. I think they're going to have to make sure they keep bringing out good daily content. But at the same point, what you guys also have to consider is that Team of the Year is officially in 2 weeks. Headliners Team 1 is in packs for 6 days. We'll get Team 2 next Friday. And that this last promo is going to be almost next to unbeatable. It was such a good promo that it was going to be so hard to beat. But EA are getting ready for Team of the Year, right? And that's what's going on. We're all kind of getting ready for Team of the Year. This is kind of the hybrid from now until Team of the Year. So we are going to have a lot of content on the channel. And I think, in a way, this promo kind of being maybe not the fastest like Winter Wildcards is good for me because I'm going to be able to really prep some really good content for you guys for Team of the Year and just some higher quality videos. I've been so busy with some of the live content recently that it's been hard for me to really produce some of the content that I've wanted to produce. In terms of the market, guys, and kind of what's going on, I bought some Winter Wildcards from Team 2. I really didn't go that crazy. I bought some Big Mike's at, I think, 51. He's up at 58, which is a really nice rise. I bought some Collins at 57. He's 62. I bought some Soyonsus at 50. He's 60. So I didn't really go that crazy on these cards, but I did buy a couple just to get in with that. And we're going to make some coins from that, which is good. As you can see, I got some Alex Morenos. I don't know if these two are going to rise because, you know, the only reason why I bought into these two is that they were the same price all week. So I was like, okay, maybe they're going to go up out of packs, but they really haven't risen yet. So we'll continue to see with that. And then I think I have a Reece James here who's actually down. I bought him like an hour ago because I thought he might go up, but he's 143. So he's not up. But I think these headliners are a little bit less supplied because they didn't really run a lot of lightning rounds. So some of them are starting to get very rare. I think VVD is starting to get pretty rare on the market. And this is definitely due to the fact that they have less supply. In terms of the market, you know, the market guys should actually be able to breathe. I think it's going to do very well in the next week because from what I see with the market, we've got a lot less supply and we don't really have a lot of panic. Now, knowing all that, it wouldn't surprise me if EA came out and released a base or a mid-icon, something like that, in the next couple of days, just to kill the market. You guys know how they vibe out. This is crazy, by the way. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Hullet just got updated last night. A couple of people sold him at 11 mil. He's all the way down now at 7.8. So I guess if you want a Prime Hullet, it's actually crazy because I was doing the research last night looking at Prime Hullet. Prime Hullet was over 9.5 million coins until like I think February or March last year. So for 2 months, and this year he's already 7 mil. So a lot of these top tier cards are starting to drop down. I remember Prime 9 last year was extinct, I think, for a really long time, and now he's 14 mil, right? So he's down a lot more, and he's already dropping, right? These guys are all starting to drop. I think as well, a big factor that could be that EA juiced up drafts so much. Like drafts are crazy. You guys haven't played any yet. I would recommend playing some. I even played quite the Christmas noob today. I beat him 17-0, I think. Is that true? Did I beat him 17-0? It's not really a flex, guys, to be flexing draft results, but yeah, I think we won 17-0. Yeah, I beat this guy 17-0, and he left because he had to forfeit because of the amount of red cards that he had. What a voice crack. But poor guy, man. Poor guy. Last thing that I wanted to talk about. I can't remember what I wanted to talk about. I cannot remember what I wanted to talk about, guys. I don't remember the last thing that I wanted to talk about. Okay. All right, guys. That's going to be the video today. Hopefully, you guys have a good night and a good day. And we'll see you on the YouTube for another video soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.